Hello guys and welcome back. I thought I'd make a bit of a video of this. I have got a clip that I recorded before this, but I'm going to do this bit first and then at the end keep watching, and that's a separate part I did, put it that way, getting this car out the garage. As you can see by the panoramic roof, yep, we're in the Mercedes C-Class, a C230 compressor, and how I've missed this car. It has come out of storage, but I did do a separate video on the reveal of it, how it's coped over the winter. Still is sort of winter, but you know what I mean, the few months it's been in there. But yeah, it's sold. I'm not going to say who to, what for, anything like that. I'll leave that till the end of the video and you'll see. So currently me and Charlie's on his way back home. We're going to go to McDonald's for a breakfast, aren't we? Yeah. So we're just going now to McDonald's, having a breakfast, and then I'm dropping him off at his mum's, and then I'm going on a bit of a road trip for a, what's the word? You've probably already seen a few years on my Facebook page what's going on and stuff. But we're doing a deal. We've sold this and I'm getting another car which I'll be driving back. I'm not going to give you any clues, but the reason why I'm selling this is quite simple. There's two reasons mainly. One, I'm losing my storage for the ZX, where the ZX is in the garage next to my house. At the minute, it doesn't bother us because I'm going to be using like the C-Class and the ZX soon anyways, and the ML. But come winter, even though we're still already in winter, that sounds strange, in winter this year, i.e. like December, November 2023, I'm only going to have one garage now where the C-Class was in. Now, C-Class is immaculate, as in like it's a rust-free mint example, but it's not really something I would stand by the car show. You know, it's 20-year-old, not 30-year-old. The ZX is definitely me show car. Well, I'm going to take the shows. And then if I don't take the ZX to a show, I generally go along with my friend Chris or somebody to a show in their cars. So therefore, I'm not going to drive the ZX all the way say to Middlesbrough. The Mercedes, yes I would. This, great. But then I've got my diesel Altea, and I've got the little van, and I've got the ML thirsty, but you know, we've got them. So I was beginning to think, okay, through the summer, shows, we're jumping the ZX. Going out for a day in the mud, Clark's, God knows what with the dogs, just me and Charlie like this, got me van. Day-to-day running about at the garage, picking up stuff, got the van. Family days out, where I've got, obviously, Charlie and Olivia and Holly and the dogs, got the Altea, all year round car, great. And again, taking the caravan anywhere, purely its only purpose, ML, simple as that. So I was thinking the C-Class, where's this really going to come into it? Oh, it'll be like, yeah, it's nice to go for a Sunday drive. Yeah, today's Sunday. I have got Charlie, but like, yeah, I would probably jump in the Altea because fuel reasons, or the van. That's just me. Honestly, guys, I could have this nice, clean car sitting on the drive, and if I wanted to go where I am now, down all these muddy tracks and everything, I would take the van. I would take the Altea. So yeah, I was thinking to myself, anyways, yeah, I'm going to be knackered come the storage issue. So my plan is letting the C-Class go, and again the C-Class is like the ML. These are both £360 tax, whereas the van's only 140, the Altea's only 180, and the ZX is only 140. The ML clearly is 360, like what this is. So I don't mind paying high tax for one, but I don't really like paying high tax for two, plus the ZX, plus the ML, plus the van. It will be getting a bit silly. So we'll have a quick walk around of it. We're going to go and get our breakfast, depending on how busy it is in McDonald's. Might do a quick snippet. We'll have a quick walk around the car before it gets dirty, because it is very windy out here, so you'll have to excuse me. But by God, it's a good looking car. Just been brought out of storage. I'm keeping my plates if anybody asks. Yes, I am keeping the plates. You have to excuse the wind. Remember, I've got the spacers on, all the brand new brakes, rear brake shoes inside the drums, the new discs, pads, the lot, new front discs and pads, new tyres. It's just an absolutely lovely car, ice cold working air conditioning. It just looks so good with that black roof. It really does, with the panoramic roof and the bit at the back. And again, the C230 compressor, it's just a proper car, you know. Now I'm going to get back in here because it's blown a gale. We'll have a quick look around the interior. As good as it was, when you've last seen it. I love this dash. And obviously we've got all the climate control system. It's nice, isn't it? It's comfy. Yeah. Charlie was at a party last night, weren't you? And they've got another party today with your mummy. You're going to be partied out. And obviously all the lovely black leather. Just a lovely place to be, this. Like modern stainless steel. So yeah, there we go, guys. Now I'm going to go and get a breakfast now. I'll do a bit of a, if I stop somewhere, quick walk round. And then when we get to the location of where we're doing the deal, to selling the C-Class and see what car we are getting. I will say the car that I am getting will be for sale straight away, because otherwise it would be pointless getting rid of this. So potentially keep watching and there'll be a car if you're interested in it. So I'll catch you soon. I'm going to get me and Charlie up to get our breakfast. Well, it'll be like to you guys like that. Catch you soon. Well guys, we've made the journey absolutely problem free. You'd expect when a car stood this long that it would just kind of, you know, have a tight brake, a flat battery, a flat tyre. Nothing. I have just literally, which you'll see on the video after this, connected the battery, re-put the pollen filter assembly above it, put the key in, started it up. That's it. Perfect. Just goes to show these old Mercs are proper good old vehicles. Yes, this has been in Spain. Yes, it's totally rust free, but it is a 20-year-old vehicle with 125,000 miles on, and it's just faultless. It drives lovely. And I will say, these Mercedes with the limiter and the cruise control, fantastic. And this dashboard is just beautiful. I love this dashboard so much better than the facelifted ones, especially when they light up. It's just lovely. Lovely modern feel place to be. This automatic gearbox is spot on. You're going up a hill, the engine's labouring a little bit, it doesn't go changing up and down 2 gears, jolting you and revving. It just stops in the same gear. You give it a bit more beans and it pulls itself. But one thing I will say, any of you have never, it's not a common thing out there, if you've never owned a supercharged vehicle, it's something you need to do. Trust us, you need to have a supercharged vehicle in your life at some point. Turbos have a lot more plus points, whatever, but the instant power, the sound and the torque from a supercharger is just on a different level to any diesel you'll any turbo you'll ever have. No lag, instant power, quiet, as in not all like the whistling noise of turbo. This is like a nice supercharger whine. It's just different. It's a totally different, don't know if you're familiar with the phrase kettle of fish. Completely different, salt and pepper between them. It is great. You honestly need to try a supercharged, especially this one, the C230. It isn't a 2.3, it's a 1.8, because there's 3 versions: the C180, the C200 and the C230. They're all 1.8s. They just have different power outputs. I think like 140, 160, and this is 200. Great. And the 200 one is the one to have. But have a quick walk around. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, check these doors aren't locked. I don't want to lock myself. I'm getting right there open. I'm still not actually going to shut that door. But yeah, I've actually managed to get the whole way, and the car stopped relatively clean. Tiny little bit of road dirt at the back. Yeah, absolutely great. Just currently, was it Skelton this is called? And it's absolutely lovely drive up here. Some lovely views. But yeah, thoroughly over the moon with it. Oh, I'm stretching me back. I'll be in the car for a good hour. But yeah, highly recommend getting yourself one of these. Like I've mentioned, difference is on the back here. The C230 compressor. What you want. Definitely what you want. But guys, this car's good for this. But for how often I'm going to be coming here, yeah, there'll be a few times in the summer, I'm not going to deny, when we've got a car show. I will be coming up to Chris's and maybe driving one of his cars to a show or something like that. I'm not saying I won't, but my Altea, it'll do it in half the amount in petrol than this. It's half the amount of tax. I've got 5 other cars on the fleet. It'll be 6 if I include the van. It's just a good thing to let it go, you know, so I've kind of given away where I am and stuff. So we're going to go now, and I'll come back and do a little video of a reveal of where it's going, what I'm getting, etc, etc. So I'll catch you soon. Right guys, it wouldn't really be difficult to guess who was getting it, would you? There he is in the background, Chris. There's the Tomcat, you've seen that in the early shows of last year. And there it is at its new home. We'll have a quick walk round, obviously. There's the Tomcat. C-Class. And yep, there's a guess. That's what I'm getting back, the Mondeo. Obviously I can't keep it, can I? So I just want to have a quick walk around the XM with the XM plate on it as well. Lovely old car, this. I wish I was doing a swap for this. Absolutely lovely. We did a little quick walk around of this last time, didn't we? Oh, reminds me of my ZX, that does. All the extra little buttons and the crazy, quirky French stuff. Absolutely love it. It's priceless. I've driven this car in a drive's a treat. Turbo gauge on it and everything. Beautiful car. But yeah, there we go. So, Chris is taking on the C-Class. I'm taking the old Mondeo back. But we all know it's not going to be sensible for us to keep it. So, if anybody's interested, drop us a message. I don't know when I'll be getting this video out, so I'll give it a quick wash on the way home. Probably be minging by the time I get it back anyway. But there we go. We'll do a separate walk round of that because I want to go with Chris, get a coffee, have a catch up. And the C-Class has got its new home. I am sad to see it go, but we can't keep them all. And I've already explained to you why, so I'll catch you soon. Right guys, going to finish this video here. I've had a few hours with Chris in his coffee shop, chat, catch up, and here we are on the Mondeo. Like I've mentioned, I'll be putting this car straight up for sale, so it's available to any of yous. The list is endless with this car over the years of ownership, and obviously being one of my customers' cars, my own car. Old Joe used to own it, Chris has had it, I've had it. Rear brake discs and pads and 2 brand spanking new calipers just recently. New front wheel bearings a couple of weeks ago. New front springs, strut tops, drop links, front bottom arms, wishbone arms. A new subframe off a 20,000 mile Mondeo when I had it, which I absolutely went over the top with. Injected it with wax, coated it, the subframe on this car. It's like a one-off at the front. Those, which will go around and I'll show you. The brand new rims and brand new winter tyres on it. There's all sorts of stuff. Crikey, it's been remapped, I believe, before I had it. It really does fly. New injectors, EGR delete, full new exhaust, new front discs and pads, all sorts, guys. Full service when I had it, oil air, pollen, fuel filter. Oh, the list is endless. You're not going to get better. There's plenty of MOT on it, like October or something like that. Again, we'll have a quick look around the inside. Needs a bit of a clean, but you know, you've got your cruise control, which is lovely to have. Aircon, radio, CD player, cup holders galore, the usual Mondeo refinements, a heated front windscreen and rear screen, AUX input for the stereo, for your music, trip computer, electric mirrors, heated washer jets, like I say, heated windscreen, perfect for the winter. We'll have a quick look round outside just before it gets dark. So, as you can see, the rims, the only issue it's got is this bit of rust on the wing. If it bothers you that much, you can pick them up for a tenner these days. There's LED indicators, new ones. Like I said, brand spanking new winter tyres on new rims. It's absolutely faultless, this car, really. Again, it needs a good wash, I will say, which it will be getting when I get 5 minutes. But yeah, what more do you want? I'm not asking a lot of money for it. And I'm sure it'll make somebody absolutely brilliant. You can't get better than these for space. You put them back seats down and you've got a van, basically. Yeah, sorry about the wind, but yeah, it's just absolutely glorious, this car. And to be honest, the paintwork is in really good condition. The bottom of the doors are normally rotten out and everything, and there's none. So yeah, it's here. If anybody's interested, drop us a message. There's not much I can say when it's windy and stuff like this, because I want to get cracking on and getting home. It's about a good hour and a bit's drive, and I want to get back home and chill, edit a few videos. So I'm just going to excuse my hand in the screen, shut the door because it's windy. I'm just going to leave it there. The car might already be sold by the time the video gets uploaded, anybody gets to us, but it has been on my Facebook page. It's on Gumtree and Facebook. So yeah, we'll leave it there. tomorrow, if I get 5 minutes, I might give it a quick, take it for a quick wash, do a little vacuum out, or just even pay somebody to do a mini valet on it, because I'm sick to death of cleaning things after the van. So yeah, we'll leave it there. If you've enjoyed this, just a short, honestly, it's mixed up to hell, this video, because I wasn't planning on even recording this, but I thought, hey ho, why not? Sorry about that. I don't know if I was covering the microphone, but hey ho, I've done a bit video on it, and at the end of this, when I go off here, I'm going to put the bit at the end when we revealed the C-Class out of the garage after I'd stood in there through most of the winter. See how its first start was. Did it start first time? Any damage? Anything seized? You'll find out in the video after this. So I'll catch you soon, guys. I'm going to have to do this in reverse. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. But it isn't going to end here. Keep watching and it'll come on to the bit where I reveal it with Chris. Catch you next time. Well guys, a little bit of a update video on the fleet. As you know, well you might not know because I haven't done the video yet. No, I have, the van, yes. I've got another vehicle on the fleet, so I've got 5 vehicles, right? And I've been through this one at the end of the van video that I might have to let the C-Class go. I explained, ML, can't get rid, needed for the caravan. Got me Altia, day-to-day car, me van, champion for work and the dogs. And I've also got the ZX, which is my show car, which unfortunately is going to leave where I am now, the C-Class, at a bit of a loose end, because if I go to a show, it's the ZX. If I want to travel down to my friend Chris's house, I'm not going to take the ZX down there for to go on to a show. It would be either the van or the Altia, and naturally the Merc gets used for towing, the ML. So really for this, to have it on the road, I wouldn't be taking it to many shows as such. It's immaculate underneath and all the rest of it, but at the same time, if I'm going to go to a show, you all know that's the ZX's job, isn't it? So really, bar the odd fly about with Charlie, I kind of put the dogs in it. It's not going to be getting used, I don't think, much through the summer when I've got 4 other vehicles, 5 including this. So the vlogs won't be in tune with this, but I've got Chris here. We all know Chris from the shows, you know, with the Primera. He's just been in the garage, and I've been talking to him about it, and we're going to do a deal. I'm going to get the Mondeo, the high mileage hero, back. As you know, I can't keep it because I've got the van, so I will be selling that if anybody's interested in the Mondeo. Chris, since he's had it, put 2 new front wheel bearings on and bits and bobs, so it's actually improved slightly since. I think it's still got quite a bit of MOT, 10 month. Anyways, we'll get on to what we're here for. Chris is here. If you ask why Chris is here, my dad is actually MOT-ing his partner's car, so we've got an hour spare, so I thought, well, we'll come down and see it. And God's honest truth, I've not been down here since November or something like that. So here we go. We'll have a go of unravelling it. If Chris wants to give us a hand, we'll see what it's fed like. I'll pull it back. And I'll probably just put this into the box. Just take it to the back. There we go. And it's actually the same as just as I left it. Goes to show car covers, because it was a little bit dusty when I actually put it into storage, but there we go. I've explained to him I can't let the reg go with it. I want that. It's mainly the reason I bought it. So I'm going to do a few bits of tinkering on. I'm going to get the battery connected, and I'll come back to you when we fire it up. Right guys, so we're going to get ready for the first start. Chris is in the car. I wanted to just quickly show you, if you remember the last time we had this car, I left this note on here. As you can see, Shell V-Power was 170.9 there, November 22. I know Costco's is at about 138 at the minute, so there's the answer. The fuel price has actually dropped. So there we go. So we'll get Chris to fire it up and we'll see if she's going to go. I need to put the pollen filter thing back on, which I'll do outside later. Yeah. Perfect. That lovely supercharger wine. Ideal. So just let it run. Get it warmed up. And we'll pull it out. And there we go. Move no problem. No leaks of anything. Just your general water and stuff. But yeah, happy days. There she is. Just needs a good run, to be honest. Purring away there. So we'll just leave it there, guys. Just letting you know the C-Class has got a new home. And obviously, like I say, I'll be updating the fleet as required. Hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment below if there's anything you want to say or ask. Hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next video.